the space where the universe furnace's body is located. Let's go back the way we came. We'll surely find our way back. Although this time's action is somewhat miscalculated, being able to witness the universe furnace devour and refine chaos and open up the world is really worth it. It's just too easy for Imonai. Yeah, this guy is really tough. The universe furnace has already closed, and Imonai probably has returned to an return pass. By the time we return, his injuries may have already healed. It won't be easy to kill him then. In the universe furnace, apart from me, Xiang Shan, Yang Shui, and Ouyang Lai have also advanced to the 9th rank. With the universe furnace closed, the war between the human race and the Ink clan should have fully broken out. Shuer has to go back to the heavenly beginning Great Restrict Tion, so she cannot be relied upon for now. Xiang Shan and Ouyang Lai can command the army, coupled with Luo Tinghe and Wei Junyang. The human race now has 4 9th rank masters. Smile's old ancestor and Wu Qing. Old Ancestor have been restraining the Ink Giant Spirit God in the Wind Mist territory. With the full outbreak of the war between the two races, it'll surely make a move. Luckily, I've left a trump card for Smile's old ancestor back then. Even if the Ink Giant Spirit God manages to escape, we still have means to restrain it. Second brother, take the helm. If it insists on escaping, relying solely on the two of them is not enough. Okay. On the day the universe furnace closed, both the human races and Ink clan's masters returned one after another in more than 10 great territory battlefields. The prepared human race's side dealt a heavy blow to the Ink clan, reclaiming Azure Sun territory and Wolf Fawn territory. The returning Ink clan suffered almost complete casualties. Azure Sun, Wolf Fawn. The returning of 2 newly born 9th rank masters, Ouyang Lai and Xiang Shan, to the mysterious Nether territory and Bloodflame territory has caught the Ink clan off guard. They went on a killing spree, striking fear into the hearts of the Ink clan's masters. Mysterious Nether. Afterwards, the two armies, under the leadership of the 2 9th rank masters, gathered the forces of the entire great territory and divided them into several groups to attack the Ink clan's camp. Kill. Follow me and wipe them. All out. Blood Flame. 3 years later, Head Office Division. Great. 6 of the 10 great territory battlefields have already been reclaimed. Quick. Allocate the supplies to various battlefields. There must be no oversight in the logistical needs of the army. Yes. The human race armies led by 9th rank forces are truly invincible. Sir, it seems that there are new developments on the Ink clan side. All innate territory lords suddenly gathered together in the know. Return pass, and it's unclear what they intend to do. No return pass. What is the royal lord trying to do? Could it be that he intends to create dozens of pseudo-royal lords in one go to contend against the human race's 9th rank masters? A bunch of trash. Go. Death is not your ultimate fate. Every sacrifice is made for the sake of rebirth. And become stronger. Gulp. 50 pseudo-royal lords have been born on the Ink clan side. Head Office Division. Not good. The advance of the human race armies has been halted. Sigh. Although the human race has several 9th rank masters, we lack a method to quickly kill a pseudo-royal lord. More than 50 pseudo-royal lords are really affecting the situation. In other words, there's no one strong enough to break through the ranks of 10,000 troops and strike fear into the hearts of the Ink clan. Head Office Division. If there's a powerful individual in such a great battle who can swiftly kill several pseudo-royal lords, it'll undoubtedly serve as a breakthrough, leading to the overwhelming defeat of the Ink clan. Xiang Shan's strength may surpass that of others, but he still cannot accomplish such a feat. There is perhaps only one person who can do such a thing. The Master of the Star Boundary, the army commander of Mysterious Nether Army, the one who is the best at creating miracles. Yang Kai. Speaking of which, where the hell is he? It's been decades. Why hasn't he come back yet? According to the information, Yang Kai entered the universe furnace from an entrance outside the Ink battlefield. He should have appeared outside the Ink battlefield when the universe furnace closed. But several decades have passed, and he still hasn't appeared. If senior brother Yang Kai were to return from the universe furnace, the Ink clan would have made preparations and set up an ambush in the projection space. Perhaps they might be able to catch him off guard. This is a problem. Could something have happened to Yang Kai? Otherwise, how could he remain absent for such a long time? The Ink clan is completely unaware of this, so they have no possibility of setting up an ambush in advance. Moreover, considering Yang Kai's current strength, even if the Ink clan set up an ambush, it would be difficult for them to pose a fatal threat to him. If Yang Kai were truly killed by the Ink clan, they wouldn't be able to keep such a secret hidden. Yang Kai is a symbol of the human race. If he really died under the hands of the Ink clan, they would undoubtedly publicize it widely to undermine the morale of the human race soldiers. Go! Immediately gather the masters who have returned from the universe furnace and ask them if they have any clues about Yang Kai. We must find Yang Kai as soon as possible. Yes. A few days later. But he didn't say what exactly his doubts were. Before leaving the universe furnace, little brat Yang spoke with me and mentioned that he intended to search for the remaining best quality open heaven pill and find answers to his doubts. The amount of information we have is too limited. Even I can't deduce any conclusions. Star Boundary, High Heaven Palace. Chief Manager Hua, is it true that Yang Kai has another wife remaining in High Heaven Palace? I'd like to meet her in person. Advisor me? Why did you take the time to come here? This way, please. Pill Chamber. Advisor me. Is looking for me? Greetings, Chief Me. Madam Xia is too polite. Madam doesn't seem worried? That's right. It's like this, actually. Chief Me, is this about my husband? How could I not worry? It's just that husband should be safe. EHEM. How can you judge such a big matter based on feelings alone? It's a bit unreliable. How can you be so certain? A feeling? This mistress and husband met when we were still young and were both in High Heaven Pavilion. Both of us were apprentices, including senior sister Su Yan. Looking back at the little moments from those years, husband has truly been through a lot, but he has always been striving and working hard. Husband's cultivation aptitude wasn't very good at first, and he was almost kicked out. It turns out that Yang Kai's growth has been so challenging. It's truly remarkable that he was able to grow from a sweeping servant of a small sect into a cornerstone of the human race, even becoming a symbol and a belief. Husband has always done great things. US sisters have been under his wing for many years and are often unable to help him. In fact, everyone is quite anxious. And as for Madam, you've been tirelessly reefing ing spirit pills in the rear, wholeheartedly supporting the human race army. So over these years, whether it's Sister Ru Meng or Senior Sister Su Yan, they have all been diligently cultivating, hoping that one day, even if they can't help husband, they will never become a burden to him. Madam Xia is being too serious. Madam Ru Meng and the others are currently outside the heavenly beginning Great Restriction, assisting Senior Guang in resisting the Ink clan. They've worked hard for many years. All of you are heroines among women, so who dares to say that you are a burden? The Ink clan's invasion is related to the survival of the human race, so everyone should contribute their efforts. He has never let us down. All we have to do is wait. No matter where he is or what he encounters. Husband has been constantly on the move. Back then, he entered the Ink battlefield without hesitation, and there has been no news for 2,000 years, but I believe that one day, he will come back. Outside High Heaven Palace. This is the reason why I feel husband is safe, because there are many people waiting for him. Although I've come here to seek some answers, in reality, I've not gained anything. And he has never disappointed those who have been awaiting his return. Madam Xia is not aware of Yang Kai's life or death. She only holds absolute confidence and expectation for him. And there's nothing wrong with that. But as the commander of the human race, I cannot afford to have any delusions. War cannot tolerate any unrealistic fantasies. I must prepare for the worst. If Yang Kai really did encounter an accident and be buried in an unknown place, what would we do? On a certain universe world. Second brother, are you lost? Big brother said to go in the opposite direction, so that's how I went. This is the end of the world, and it should be quite far from the 3,000 worlds. Be patient. How about I take the helm? It's been too long. I'd like to come out and enjoy some fresh air. You are not proficient in the Tao of space. If you take the helm, it will only slow down the journey. Fine. You may continue. Anori turn pass. Mo Na Yi appears. Anori turn pass Great Hall. It's not surprising. With the birth of 4 9th-rank masters and numerous 8th-rank cultivators from the universe furnace, the strength of the human race has greatly increased. But it's quite unexpected that the Ink clan has managed to hold on to the remaining great territories. What? The human race has already reclaimed 6 great territories? Sir, where is Yang Kai now? Disappeared? How could he disappear? Strangely, after you returned, I also arranged for people to investigate Yang Kai's whereabouts, but over these years, there has been no sign of him. According to some information obtained from the Ink disciples, Yang Kai disappeared after the universe furnace closed. Are you questioning me? I wouldn't dare. I've been guarding against him causing trouble in the Anori return pass all these years. Yang Kai has indeed disappeared. Otherwise, with his ability, it would be impossible for him to not appear for so long. Yang Kai, the one who once pushed me to the brink, has actually disappeared? Now that this killing god has advanced to the 9th rank, it will only be harder to deal with him. So it's because he has never shown up that the Ink clan is able to hold on to those great territories. The universe furnace is extremely dangerous. Is it possible that something has happened to him that caused him to die there? With his strength, falling there is unlikely, but there are indeed many inexplicable and strange things inside the universe furnace. Perhaps he's trapped? Whether Yang Kai fell or is trapped, it is a good thing for the Ink clan. It means the Ink clan has one less great enemy. Mo Na Yi, I know what happened to you in the universe furnace, but you don't need to be frightened of him. You're a true royal lord now, so even if you meet him, you'll still have the strength to fight. Sir is right. Now that you've come out of seclusion, you'll be in charge of the important matters on the Ink clan side, just like in the past. Back then, you were still a pseudo-royal lord, but now that you are a royal lord, you have the qualifications. The entire Ink clan army is at your disposal. Everything is for the great achievements of the Supreme Master. Ink is eternal, including this king. Many thanks for Sir's trust. Ink is eternal. 2 days later. Soon, Mo Na Yi collected information that the Ink clan could gather and spent several days sorting it out. Sir, I have a plan. Such a bold proposal. I was right to trust you, Mo Na Yi. But it does make a lot of sense. In that case, go ahead and do as you wish. Yulin territory. Strange. Why did the Ink clan suddenly withdraw their forces? Something's not right. We must report this to the head office division immediately. Head office division discussion hall. Yulin territory has been reclaimed? The Ink clan in Yulin territory has retreated. Ha ha ha. That's great news. This is good news, so why do you look worried? Chief me? Mo Na Yi is probably out of seclusion. Mo Na Yi's out? What makes Chief me think so? Please look at this. Yulin. This is a battle report sent back from the front lines. Azure Sun Army, in collaboration with Yulin Army, captured the Ink clan's main camp 3 days ago and took back Yulin territory. Dozens of pseudo-royal lords were born out of nowhere, engaging in intense battles against our 9th rank masters and forces. The battle is intense. In the midst of such an intense battle, the fact that Yulin territory was reclaimed does indeed feel strange. Something's not right. Chief me. Why are you so certain that Mo Na Yi has come out of seclusion? Let's discuss the battle report from Yulin territory first. What do you think? At first glance, the human race achieved a great victory, with countless enemies killed, so there shouldn't be any problems. That's true. But upon closer inspection, the number of masters killed in the Ink clan side is too small, and not a single pseudo-royal lord has died. Did the Ink clan hold back? If I'm not mistaken, the other great territories should be recovered soon. Withdrawing to defend and lengthening the battlefront, it really does feel like Manhwa's tactics. From the looks of it, the Ink clan probably had planned to withdraw from Yulin territory long ago, just taking advantage of our human race army's attack to do so. That's right. I've said before that reclaiming lost territories is not entirely a good thing. The human race's goal is not just to recover our lost territories, but also to kill many of the Ink clan masters. If we can kill a large number of Ink clan masters while reclaiming lost territories, that would be the perfect outcome. If the Ink clan lost one great territory, they can still retreat and defend the next one. But there are too many great territories in the 3,000 worlds. As long as many Ink clan masters survive, the Ink clan actually wouldn't suffer too much losses. It's just that they have changed the location to fight the human race. But the human race is different. Reclaiming these great territories one by one will undoubtedly extend the front line. At that time, not to mention the logistics supply being a burden, once the front line is extended, the armies fighting will likely be left alone, giving the Ink clan an opportunity to seize them back. You're right. Now that the Ink clan has suddenly changed their strategy, it feels quite uncomfortable. Besides, it's been nearly 100 years since the universe furnace closed. Manhwa has probably recovered from his injuries, so it's not surprising for him to come out of seclusion at this time. Moreover, he already has experience controlling the Ink clan, so now that he is a royal lord, you will only value him more. Sigh. If it weren't for Yang Kai's unexpected situation, Manhwa would undoubtedly be dead, and we wouldn't be facing the current troubles. Chief Me, how should we respond to the Ink clan's actions? This is a blatant scheme. We have no choice but to swallow the bait the Ink clan threw out. Yulin territory has been reclaimed, so how could we just let it go? The same goes for the other great territories. It can be imagined that in the coming years, the human race will surely achieve numerous victories, with remarkable achievements and a constant reclaiming of great territories. Once we reclaim more great territories, the front line will continuously extend. In order to defend them, we must leave some forces behind for defense. In this way, with each additional great territory reclaimed, the strength of the human race army will be weakened. Only when the front line is extended long enough will the Ink clan have the confidence to resist the human race again. At that time, the Ink clan will strike back. In the coming months, news of success from the front constantly spread to the head office division. Divine Wind territory, Zhong territory, Cloudsword territory. One victorious report after another was sent. 1 year later, more than 10 great territories had all fallen into the hands of the human race. The news spread, and the entire race celebrated with joy. Only a few people understood that such beautiful expectations would never come true. The real war had just begun. The Void. Can you do it or not? Big brother, you can do it. A little bit faster and we'll break free. Shut up. Hold on. You must hold on. I made it. I've finally gotten rid of this damned celestial phenomenon. It's a good thing that Big Brother is quick-witted. Otherwise, the three of us would have been in trouble. Second brother, learn from him. These celestial phenomena are truly mysterious, making it difficult for people to guard against. Big brother, are we going in the wrong direction? How come we've been running for so long and still haven't found our way back home? The universe furnace is located at the edge of the world. Since this world was created by the universe furnace, going in the opposite direction shouldn't be wrong. It's not that we've taken the wrong direction. It's just that this world seems to be even more vast than we thought. What's this? The universe furnace split the heaven and earth apart. The universe worlds that spewed out from the furnace were only in their embryonic form. They were completely desolate, and even world laws didn't exist. Is Big Brother looking for something? Ha! He should be checking if there are any changes to this universe world. But as time passed, the universe world's embryonic form would eventually undergo some changes. The world laws would gradually be perfected, and vitality would gradually replace desolation. So what? Idiot! The more perfect the world laws of the universe world are along the way, the closer we are to the 3,000 worlds. So that's how it is. What about this universe world? Are the world laws perfect? Second brother, you're really dumb. If you can't even explain such a simple thing, what use do you have? No. If the world laws were perfected, it wouldn't be so barren and desolate. However, there are already traces of the world laws being born here. Perhaps in a few dozen or a million years, this place will become a land filled with vitality. That's right. That means we're going in the right direction. Now it seems that the wills of the human race body and the monster race body haven't been erased with the fusion of the three bodies, but rather, it's a good thing. At least, my journey home won't be too lonely. Big Brother, do you think our world is not the only world? Well, think about it. Our world was created by the universe furnace and the chaos, and the 3,000 worlds are considered the first batch to be born. But what if before the birth of the 3,000 worlds, the universe furnace had already opened up another world in the chaos? What do you mean? It's just that due to the barrier of chaos and the vastness of the journey, we are unaware of each other. This probably. Just like when I was in the star boundary, my perspective was limited to star boundary, and I mistakenly assumed it to be the entire world. But when I jumped out of star boundary, I realized there was an even wider world outside. Chaos is boundless, and the void is boundless. If the universe furnace really had opened up another world somewhere in the chaos, with the chaos separating them, it would be difficult to detect each other's existence. This is probably impossible. Am I wrong? What's that? Don't think I don't know you're calling me dumb. You said so yourself. Second brother Fong, come fight me. I've tolerated you for a long time. Sometimes, a little loneliness can be a good thing. Third brother, you occasionally say some profound words. Is there really another world? If there is, what kind of scene would it be in that world?